Hello, welcome back. It is February 3rd, and here we are to meditate. Sometimes it can arise that you just don't want to show up. You just don't want to do it. You just say, I've been doing so well. The other days I don't really need to do it today. And telling you that's a trap. That's a trap. That intention comes up every now and then. Can come up more often than not, especially when you're doing a lot of it. It can really just seem like a drag, and it can really seem like it starts to become not fun anymore. Uh, and it's really not the practice that's not fun. It's your intention around the practice. And you think to yourself, oh, I'm feeling so great today. Maybe I'll just go and do this other thing. That's not meditation. And that's a trap, because what's going to happen is you're going to very quickly lose that momentum. You're going to very quickly spiral downhill, and you're going to be like, whoa. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, whoa, all those benefits that I had, I don't have anymore. And all that momentum that I had meditating, I don't have anymore. So everything is just way harder now. It's just as bad as it was. There's no forward momentum in my practice. And yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Like it's such a trap to think that because something is going well right now, that it's done, that you're done. There's nothing else to gain. And that's not true. That's not true. There's just so much else to gain. And a lot of that like fun thing doesn't necessarily come in the getting to the cushion, getting to the practice of meditation. The good stuff comes when you're in meditation. If you're having a rough day, you're just having a really rough day, and it's like, this is the last thing I want to be doing right now. Getting to there, stepping into it, just saying, okay, I'm going to do 5 minutes. Just sit here for 5 minutes. If in 5 minutes it's not feeling good, I'll get up and leave. But you did it. You still keep up that habit. You still keep up that consistency. A lot of times you'll find within the first 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds even, that it's like, okay, whoa, okay, I can actually get into this. I can actually like vibe into the practice right now. And it was just the mind doing the mind's thing, all those machinations of the mind that try and get you away from your practice, try and keep you lazy, try and keep you disorganized and disoriented, and uninterested in life. It's this habitual way of viewing all of these things through a lens of, yeah, but is there something better? And really, at the end of the day, the thing that's better is the discipline, staying consistent, staying disciplined, staying committed. That's really what's best. That's really the best thing that anybody can do with any kind of practice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like, I always use the metaphor of going to the gym. It's the same thing. It's like, if you're like, oh, I got some muscles now, I'm going to stop going to the gym. Well, those muscles aren't going to stay there. Like, that's, you got 2 months max before they go away. Or, I'm going to start eating healthy. And then you get to a target weight. And then it's like, okay, well, now I've hit my target. I'm going to go right back to doing the thing I was doing before. But that's not going to lead to anything lasting. It might offer some like fleeting hope, but if you want actually lasting transformation, you got to stick to it. And it doesn't matter if you show up in a day and it's like rough, it feels rough, you just still got to do it. That's the game. It's the game. And it's fun. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to look at a challenge and say, you know what, at the end of the day, I can look back and I can say, okay, I'm glad that I did this. I'm glad that I showed up. I'm glad that I stayed committed. So, with that, let's go ahead and do our practice for today. So, go ahead and take your posture. I would recommend a sitting posture. If you're lying down, that's okay. If you're standing up, that's okay. If you're doing a slow contemplative walk, that's also okay. Let's go ahead and close our eyes, or if you'd like to keep a soft open focus, you may. Let's take 3 big deep breaths in and out at your own pace. Don't have to follow me. And really try and elongate the out breath. Really try and send the out breath as far out as you can. Really try and make it the part of the breath that takes the longest to happen. So, let's go ahead and become aware of the way that our body is feeling right now. Our body exists in space and time. It feels a certain way. The body as a whole feels a certain way. Just tune into that feeling. How does the body feel right now? Maybe it's hot, maybe it's cold, maybe it's perfect temperature. Doesn't matter. Maybe it's itchy, maybe it's tense, maybe it's relaxed. Doesn't matter. Don't react to these sensations, just notice them. Notice all the sensations that your body in space has right now. If you're having a little bit of trouble noticing any sensation, don't worry. Just place your attention on the outer layer of skin. The skin that is touching the environment. Perhaps it's touching clothing. Perhaps it's touching the air wherever you are. Start to identify all those trillions of little sensations that are arising in each moment on the outer layer of the skin. Just let your awareness rest on all those sensations that are happening in every single instant. The outer layer of skin covers your entire body, and there are so many sensations to be aware of. In every single instant, there are trillions of sensations that you can find, that you can focus on, that you can watch arise and fall away, moment by moment. Just feel all those sensations. Just go ahead and be aware of the sensations that arise in every single instant in the outer layer of skin. Maybe your mind is focusing on one spot and then another spot arises. That's okay. Just let the mind focus and feel all those sensations as they arise and fall away. Just watch them. Watch them do what they do. Those sensations are inherently in the present moment. They don't exist anywhere else. Really understand that quality, that present moment quality of all these sensations that exist on the outer layer of skin. Just find those sensations, feel those sensations, let them exist on the outer layer of skin. They don't need to come in. You don't need to let them permeate your entire being, but you do need to allow them, accept them to express themselves. That's all you're doing. You're just allowing that expression to take forth. Just letting all those sensations express themselves as they want to. If you notice that the mind has wandered away, just gently bring it back. Acknowledge that the mind has wandered away. Say, okay, mind, I see that you're thinking. That's okay. I accept you. I accept you as you are. And right now, we're going to become fascinated by all those sensations that exist on the outer layer of skin. Every single instant, there are trillions of sensations that we get to be aware of. We're going to become fascinated by those. And we're going to find and feel them every single instant, in every single moment. Doesn't matter what else you've got going on right now. It doesn't matter what you're thinking about, this or that. It doesn't matter what you're going to do later. It doesn't matter what you did before this. Right now, all you're thinking about, all you need to think about, all you need to pay attention to are those trillions of sensations that rise and fall away in every single instant on the outer layer of your skin. Just be there, fully and deeply. That's all you have to do right now. Just be there. Just feel what you feel. As we sit here feeling all the sensations in the outer layer of skin, you can slowly start to become aware of the environment. Slowly start to become aware of the sound sensations that hit your ear. You can slowly open your eyes, start to become aware of the visual sensations that hit your eye. There's so many sensations to be aware of in every single instant, every single tiny moment. There are so many sensations that we can feel and we can experience. With that, I will see you tomorrow.